the world. I've sort of experienced the climate catastrophe firsthand. I mean, I used to run a business which employed around 25 people, and I think it was around 2006. It rained every day for 7 weeks, and that just about, well, it didn't just about, it basically killed every vegetable that I planted outside. And it more or less destroyed my business. And the following week, a similar thing happened. And I think 2 years later, it was minus 15 for a fortnight, and it killed all my leeks. And so it just about devastated my business. And this is the same with a lot of horticultural growers who don't get any support from the state and what have you. So it sort of like concentrates the mind somewhat. And I mean, obviously a lot of farmers are in denial, as we all know, but I think a lot of farmers are totally aware that the weather's just gone haywire. And because you're on the front line, if you're a grower, you're basically thinking about the weather all the time anyway. So it's quite traumatizing in a sense, because you're terrified of what the new season is going to bring, if you see what I mean. And I think this is, from my reading situation, this is happening, from India to Australia. Farmers are just pulling their hair out, really, because if you're a small farmer like me, it's just beyond risky. I mean, a lot of farmers have gone out of business in West Wales, and one of the farmers that did, he said, it'd make more sense for him to go to Swansea Casino and put all his money down on a bet, than risk growing stuff outside. So, I think the reality is affecting everyone. And in Britain, it was the warmest summer on record. In Wales, it was a record June and a record May, pretty much a record July. It didn't rain for 12 weeks this year. So I don't really grow outside anymore because I can't risk it. It's just, as you know, off the scale already, really. And so, yeah, it's it's nice being in Wales, obviously, because, you're near nature and everything. But it's sort of, it's pretty terrifying, in the truth, and what's going on. And that sort of obviously makes it a lot more visceral for me than for other people, I suppose, which is one of the reasons I'm involved in this rebellion. Because there's a feeling of there's nothing left to lose, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's not going to get any better, is it?
Right. That's right. And you bring up a good point about some farmers being in denial. I suspect there's a bunch of potato farmers in Canada who are no longer in denial, no matter how they felt 2 weeks ago, because of the tremendous collapse of the potato harvest this year. And, it wasn't that long ago, it was within historical memory anyway, that a similar thing happened not too far from where you live, Roger. And it caused all kinds of havoc when the potato harvest failed in Ireland. So I think, this is, unfortunately, we're so far down this road, and now we have the kinds of events that are causing people to take notice. And sadly, unfortunately, the events have a lot to do with human suffering, like starvation. It goes beyond the economic realm and into the realm of actual human starvation or inability to get water, as they're experiencing Cape Town today. And, the examples anymore are legion. It seems like you can't escape a day when you don't have even the corporate media pointing out that food and water are no longer something we take for granted.
Yeah. I mean, it's dire, isn't it? I know the word for it. And I think what's significant, I suppose, this year, and what's significant about Extinction Rebellion is a critical mass of people sort of turn the corner on it in terms of wanting to take political action.